Your name is one of the coolest things about you, so today we're turning it into graffiti art that actually looks like it belongs on a wall. First, grab your watercolor paper, flip it over, write your name, grade, and date on the back. Turn your paper horizontally, the long way. This helps your design fit correctly. While you're waiting to paint, work on your practice sheet at your desk. Hold your practice paper up to your watercolor paper. Your name should fill most of the space, not be small in the corner. If your name is 3 letters or less, make it big and fill the full space. You can design your name using bubble letters, block letters, sharp graffiti styles, or even 3D letters. Add details like arrows, drips, crowns, hearts, or stars, whatever fits your style. This is your design, so make it your own. Start sketching your name on your practice sheet. Start at the top with a simple layout for your letters. Then build in the middle section. That's where your name expands and fills the space. Make sure it stretches across the page instead of floating small or staying centered. At the bottom, draw a small mini version of your final design so you can plan your layout. Then stop and show your teacher your practice sheet before moving on. Now we're going to be painting the bricks. When your table is called, go to the painting station. Lightly dip your sponge and stamp rows of bricks. Start in the top corner and keep your rows even and straight. As you move down, offset each row so the bricks don't line up perfectly. This is what will make it look real. Be careful not to get paint on your hands and transfer it onto your paper. The paper may curl as it gets wet, so handle gently. Leave white gaps between bricks, that's the mortar, and gives it texture. When finished, place your paper on the drying rack and return to your seat. Once your teacher says your design looks good, you're going to create your final name on cardstock. You can either redraw your design carefully or use the graphite transfer method to trace it. Test your markers on scrap paper before you start. Use at least 2 colors in your design. You can also use white inside your letters to add contrast and depth. Use markers first as your base layer. If you want a softer or blended look, add colored pencils on top for shading or gradients. Fill in your letters neatly. Outline everything with a black Sharpie to keep it bold and readable. Add white highlights with a paint pen or white paint to make your letters pop. Cut it out carefully and remember, leave a clean white border around your entire name so it stands out from the background. One important tip, lighter colors usually show up better against the bricks and help your design pop. If you use colors that are too dark, your name can start to blend into the background and lose definition. So choose colors that stand out and don't compete with the bricks. Once your brick paper is dry, we can start to lightly sketch your background design onto the bricks. Grades 2 to 4 use Sharpies. Grades 5 to 8 can use paint or Sharpies. Erase any extra pencil lines, and then add graffiti-style drips coming down from your letters if you'd like. Now we're going to glue your name, so place a scrap piece of paper under your work so glue doesn't get on your desk. Flip your name over, cover the entire back with your glue stick, and carefully press it onto your brick background. Press it down firmly and carefully so it's fully attached, evenly placed, and smooth with no lifted edges or bubbles. This is your name. Make it bold, make it creative, and make it something you're proud of. Make it your style and make your own choices, and don't be afraid to try something different. Happy creating!